go on the web at battleriflecompany.com.
Battle Rifle Company.
Hey, this is Mark Conley from the Lone Star Money Resource on moneyresourcemedia.com Thursdays at 1 p.m. Wealth Design Group is inviting you to attend our next coaching event where we are going to discuss how to gear up for the next crash, when will it be, and what to do about it. It's going to be on April 26th at 6:30 p.m. over by City Center. For information or to RSVP, call 713-826-0426. Securities, products, and advisory services offered through Park Avenue Securities, member of FINRA SIPC.
The following program, paid for by Right Path Real Estate, does not necessarily represent
Johnny's going to be calling in.
the staff, management, or ownership of this station. It's time to get on the right path with Right Path Real Estate Radio with Tom Perry. Get the answer to your question that's keeping you from taking action and succeeding today. Get ready. The guide that will put your fears behind you is on the air now. Taking calls at 713-785-1817. Toll free 877-881-0271. Now here's your host, Tom Perry.
Hey, welcome to the show. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817, 713-785-1817. Here we are enjoying the skyline, and I forgot to put the right green screen up. Sorry about that.
Fine.
I'm joined live in the studio with Robert Orfino. He's with JB Fund Services, a gap funding company. Now, most people know hard money lending. They know private money lending. Gap funding, that's a new term for a lot of people. So what is that?
So if you're new to flipping, or you've done one or two, that you know that even though the hard money lender will tell you they're bringing 100%.
Yeah. If you're buying at 70% minus repairs, that's typically their lending guidelines.
And that's fine.
Yeah, so you're buying a, let's say, $300,000 house. 70% of that's $210. Let's say it needs $50,000 in work.
Yep.
And that's, let's say, it's a 2,500 square foot house. That's $20 a foot in repairs. So you're buying it for $160. So they're going to fund the full $210. but right.
Then you need a deposit for the contractor.
Yeah.
You're going to need...
Well, because they're actually going to fund the $160 purchase at the time of closing.
Right.
You're also going to have some closing costs because most of the hard money loans are some points plus the interest rate. You need to make some monthly payments while you're holding it. And then the contractor wants money to get started.
Yes.
And I know there's a lot of gurus out there that say, oh, don't ever pay a contractor to get started. But if you're hiring a contractor that doesn't need money to get or doesn't want money to get started, you're eliminating some of the best contractors.
The best contractors always want a deposit.
Absolutely.
And how do I know? Because I was one of the best contractors in Southern California.
Likewise,
We always want a deposit. So you need a deposit for the contractor. You're going to need payments. You might need closing costs. You might need taxes, electric, water. There's a whole bunch of bills. And so even though you're going to get 100% on that 210, there's still another $40,000.
It's between profit and cash flow.
Yes,
right.
Big difference.
Big difference. Cash flow is like you got to have the money today,
right,
and they're ultimately going to fund it, but you've got to front fund it a little bit. So
not a lot. I mean,
right.
If at 210, we're talking about $40,000. That's nothing, right? We're talking about 20%, right? A little less than that. So you got to have that money. And what happens is a lot of folks that are new don't understand that, right? Or once they learn that lesson, they get a little discouraged. And so what we've done is we've set up a fund that will partner with those folks, right? We're not lending, we're partners. And what we bring as part of that partnership is not just the funds, but we bring our expertise to say, hey, this isn't a real ARV number.
Right.
We don't believe this number. We don't think it's 189. We think it's 169.
Yeah. So it's a third set of eyes, really, because you've got their set of eyes, and they're relatively new. And then the second set of eyes is the hard money lender.
Sure.
And they're typically going to be conservative, but they're already lending on a conservative number. So whether you actually hit that number in the sale or not, that's not going to be on them. They're always safe and protected. But you're actually trying to protect the investor even further.
Yeah, we really all our efforts are who's our investors who put the money. We want to protect it. Just one little thing I'll mention. We just had a deal come in that we didn't do.
Okay.
The ARV was $319.
Okay.
And I just said I don't think it's ever $319.
No, never.
It's $299.
Right. Absolutely.
Because
it's either $324.9
right,
or it's $299.9.
And it's based on how you search for houses on HAR and Zillow.
Right. It is. Right.
No one's putting at their top number at $319.
Correct.
So you're going to lose out on everyone.
Yes.
And so let's run the numbers again at $299, and it didn't come out to be a deal. And I understand the investor was a little frustrated, but I was like, this is the reality.
Yeah.
if you're going out at a 318.5 ARV, I can tell you that's not ever going to happen.
It's
going
not.
to be $299.
Yeah, you're going to end up dropping the price to $299, right?
And so what happens is we've protected our investors from that standpoint. That's not.
Or else you ought to be able to justify that you could go all the way to 324.9
or 340.
Oh, right,
yeah,
exactly. Right.
What do we got to do
right.
to get up to 340? And so this is the type of thing we go back and forth on. And if you're new, you kind of don't understand that. And so at the end of the day, we didn't do the deal. And my last email to them was, I just saved you a lot of money.
Yes.
And you may not like that right now.
Time, money, heartache,
but I just saved you a lot of stuff.
Right.
And so we look at those deals all the time. And so we do have a.
I can almost guess his response.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
But we do it all the time, and usually, we don't do a deal without an appraiser, and the appraiser is going to be that referee, and I know that appraiser is going to come back and he's going to say 309, and I'm going to be like, hey, we're still 10,000 short. It's always 299.
Right.
It's always that $100,000 mark.
Right.
So we help our partners that way, not letting them get into bad deals. We don't want to put our money into bad deals.
Sure, right.
All the time, so we're very protective of that, and we bring the funds and another set of eyes and a Rolodex, or a cell phone with a lot of names in it to get things done. Like we're stuck. One of our partners needed a glass guy, right?
Yeah.
I need glass. I did this custom shower. I need glass. Like, all right, we got 4. Here,
right.
Make the phone call.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you're in this long enough, you end up meeting people either at networking events or out on job sites or things like that, and you meet, and that's how you build your network.
Yep.
So you use investor 2 different ways, right? Because there's the investor that you want to partner with that wants to buy the house.
We call them partners.
Okay, good. So I'll quit using investor for that. Then you actually have investors that are what do they do?
So this is a passive investment. It's probably one of the best passive investments we feel on the market today. The way we've set it up is we have a 2-tiered program. It's 9% preferred, meaning you invest $100,000 with us. It's 9% interest is preferred. It means you get, after expenses to the fund, you get paid next. We don't take any money until everyone's been paid. And then we share the profit on this.
Wow.
Right, so we have one deal that just closed. We have very exciting numbers. We'll get all the details next time I'm on the radio. We'll go through it.
Sure.
But we'll share the profit at the end of every quarter. We sit down and say, hey, how much profit do we make?
So you take expenses of the fund out first, and then the very next before you get paid or any of the other stuff. So it's just direct expenses of the fund, and then the investor gets 9%.
Yes.
And then everything else after that gets split.
Yes.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, so our target rate is about 13, 14% to bring back to the investors.
Yeah.
And we are really, really strict about who we
So
partner with.
is this a new concept? Is this I know there's a lot of investors never heard of anything like this before, and even people that have been doing this for 5 or 10 years.
Sure.
So
it's fairly new.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I put this whole package together and all the T's that need to be crossed and all the I's that need to be dotted we took care of. But in commercial real estate, it's known as mezzanine funding.
Right.
Right. So there's been mezzanine programs out there forever. So there's a mezzanine funding.
So you're basically bringing mezzanine funding to single family, which that's what makes it unique.
Yes.
So you're really taking the concept that's been used for how long's mezzanine funding been around in commercial?
Decades. Yeah.
Yeah, probably 20 or 30 years. Yeah. Probably since Trump bought his first property.
Exactly. Someone got smart and figured out
in the 70s. I bet it. I think it started in the 70s or 80s.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And so we just brought it to 1 to 4 units. And said, hey, there's a lot of new flippers out there, a lot of new potential partners that have deals and are just didn't figure out the finance side.
Yeah.
Right? They took a class and figured out how to door knock and get a deal, and they took another class and figured out how to do the kitchens. And
seems like this would be a great deal for wholesalers, because a lot of people get involved in wholesaling and they get a good deal, but because they don't have the financing, it's their credit or whatever it is, that they find this great deal, right? And then they really should see all the profits to fruition, but they kind of short sale themselves.
I'll make a little joke first.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not going to believe the wholesalers ARV.
Yeah, of course.
But I'll tell you who this is a very good deal for.
Yeah.
Real estate agents.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Agents who have, oh, my God, we're never going to sell this house.
Right.
We got flood damage, or look at the kitchen, and I'll take the listing, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, right.
Right? And you go on HAR right now. There are tons of flooded houses and listed that way overvalued. They're never going to sell.
Right.
So an agent who brings us a deal and says, I want to buy this myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my disclosures with my client, and I'll just buy this house myself. Can you help me manage it, help me fund it? And
Right.
yes. So they can get the front end commission, the back end commissions, and they'll share in the profit on the deal. So agents, this is a beautiful deal for them.
Got it.
Contractors, same thing. Just had a contractor call me. He's on my job. He said, Robert, lady down the street wants to sell her house. I was like, get me the phone number and tell her we're buying it. Just we'll go and figure out the numbers later.
Sure, right.
So contractors who find these, they know the rehab process.
Right, of course.
They're home. They just haven't figured out the money.
Yes.
But once in a while, the contractors are the greatest bird dogs in the world. They're on the street. They're fixing a house that's flood damaged. There's 10 other houses on the street. Someone walks by and says, is this an investor or the homeowner? And they'll say it's an investor, and they'll say, well, maybe I could sell my house.
Yeah, right.
So contractors, agents, wholesalers, perfect.
Okay. That's on the partner side.
Yeah, on the partner side,
On the investor side, people who's it ideal for there?
Our minimum investment is $25,000. So someone who we would love to have folks invest with us on a Roth IRA, right? A self-directed Roth is a beautiful product that runs through. So any sort of self-directed retirement program that they might have through like a Quest IRA, or the other groups out there, and want passive returns.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we do little tours here, and we have an update coming out that breaks down everything we did last year, and we give them as much information as possible, but it truly is passive.
Right.
We're not asking them to run Home Depot for us.
Yeah, right.
That stuff, so
right.
It's passive.
You're not actually even asking them to evaluate the deals or anything like that. You're just, okay. No. Wow, so true passive 9%. I met a guy last night, and he said that he was a private money lender, and he said, he tries to get about 1%. I said, you're every guy like you that I meet, you want to get 1% a month, which is 12%.
Sure.
The trouble is that you're always going to have is utilization.
Yeah, 3 months downtime.
Best case senorio, you're going to be utilizing 75% of your money throughout the year.
That's 9%.
And that's 9%.
So our target is about 14.
And what I've always, guys got to be out there networking. He's got to be, working it. He's got to be analyzing the deals. It's a lot of work to earn that 9%.
Yeah.
Or you can just set it and forget it.
That's with us.
Yeah, right.
So you can contact us at jbfundservices.com. We do have a partner program coming up, so we'll be launching that in May. Go to partners.jbfundservices.com, and then the phone number is 800-901-0809.
Cool, man. Thanks for coming in.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, thanks a lot.
Much.
All right.
Are small returns getting in the way of your retirement plan?
All right, Derek Long's on hold for Quest.
All right. There's a better place to invest. The experts agree. Single-family real estate is one of the best investments you can make. Find out how JB Fund Services offers a 9% preferred return and up to a 13% waterfall. Call us today at 281-915-0906 or visit our website, jbfundservices.com. That's 281-915-0906.
So Jan Ingram said, I can't hear the background interview you have on. Can you turn it up?
A great investment property. Problem is, you don't know how much it's worth, or more importantly, what to do to maximize your investment while mitigating risk. This is exactly why we started Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of
Lisa, it's Robert Orfino with JB Fund Services.
Of the market. Give Next Gen a call at 713-346-9911 or check us out online at nextgenappraisals.com.
Real estate investors, if you're not familiar with Quest IRA, let me tell you what you're missing. We've got free weekly educational classes, networking opportunities, and the ability to tap into trillions of dollars for your real estate investing deals. Come by our office or join us remotely as we simulcast all of our educational classes every Tuesday morning and evening. For more information, call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or visit our website at questira.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes, binders, and the agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group.
Who'd you say is coming on with
Quest?
Quest?
The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset.
Derek
They know
Long.
what you need
Derek
and when you need
Long.
it. It's there for you. Call
Mr.
Houston's leading
Derek
real estate risk
Long.
management experts. Benchmark Insurance Group of
I
Texas.
feel like my voice is a little bit strained.
281-569-4353.
Sounds a little deeper than normal.
That's 281-569-4353.
It does. You were talking a lot yesterday, huh?
I was.
At benchmarkbroker.com.
I was chatting a little bit.
Fellow real estate investors, do you need a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund your investment properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending also sets up a repair escrow fund to help you with repair costs. Jet Lending is your fast and friendly hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com. Selecting a foundation company and their product for repair is a lot.
Lisa, that's an interesting question. Depends on the price point. Below $200,000, we're in the. We're about.
However, Foundation Check utilizes professional engineers.
Wouldn't say we're in the midpoint, but we're in a very long bull run. The last bull run that we had in single-family housing was 184 months. So that's a long time.
Or you can reach us online
and we're about.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor?
If we match that, we're about 70 months into 184 months.
Or reach us on the web
I'd say that we're.
fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling
if you want
specializes
to,
in turnkey
are you in
remodeling
Houston,
of
Lisa?
Family investment properties, whether it's a flip, rehab, or a rental rehab. No more managing it yourself. No more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992.
Taxes. Just the sound of that word makes people cringe. At Anderson Advisors, we provide tax reduction through asset protection for real estate investors throughout the country. Our unique
tell me
philosophy
Quest
has
guy named
CPAs,
Derek.
lawyers, bookkeepers, and estate planners with one common
Derek,
goal,
yes.
helping you, the real estate investor. Check us out today at AndersonAdvisors.com.
All right, we're coming back.
Yeah, Lisa, you should have similar demographics there as you do in Houston. And so buy and hold is the place to be right now.
This is Business 1110.
We can talk more about that later.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817 is our call-in number. I'm joined live via our call-in hotline with Derek. He's with Quest IRA. Hey, Derek, welcome to the show.
How you doing, Tom? I haven't seen you in a while. I see Jason everywhere.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, Jason, when we first started the business, we realized that, hey, there might be a come a point in time where there's some rich and famous involved, right? And I said, hey, I'm not so keen on the famous part. So I said, Jason, if you want to be the face of our company, I'm A-okay with that. So anyhow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So how are you doing? Quest IRA, they are helping tons and tons of folks. I hear nothing but great things about the people that are set up, self-directed IRAs or set up, HSAs or Coverdales. Talk a little bit about what y'all do, how y'all help out investors.
Yeah, sounds great, Tom. So ultimately, Quest IRA, for those of you who have never heard of us, we're a self-directed IRA custodian. Pretty much what that means is you can use those old retirement plans you may have, a 401k, a 403b, pension plans, those type of things, bring them on over to Quest, and now you have access to those funds for any of your real estate investing. Right? This means that you could be doing private money lending, fix and flips, rehab, whatever it is that you're really interested in. You can use that real estate account or that retirement account and invest it. And ultimately, the biggest advantage you get to doing this is going to be the tax savings. We all know that every time you do an investment, if you earn any type of profit on it, especially like capital gains profit, you're going to pay taxes. Using an IRA, we don't have to pay any type of tax. We can either defer those taxes to a later date, or a powerful Roth IRA can be completely tax-free. So we have a ton of education, a ton of free classes that go over in depth each one of these type of topics and really how to use your IRA to its full benefit. So I did want to talk a little bit, though, about some of our up-and-coming classes and up-and-coming events that you guys are sponsoring with us.
Yeah, please do that.
Yeah, so one of the things, Tom, that you guys are sponsoring with us is our casino night.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that.
Super fun. Yeah, it's next Thursday. It's on May 23rd, and anyone who comes on down gets to do some gambling. Right now, it's going to be a fake money, but at the end of the night, all that fake money that you won, you get to use and bid on free prizes. So you'll actually get to use that and bid on prizes. Now we do.
Now you said it's next Thursday, but it's actually next Wednesday.
Oh yeah, next Wednesday. I do apologize.
That's all right.
23rd.
Yes, the 23rd Wednesday. I want to make sure we get the date right. So next Wednesday, want to make sure that you're there because I'm challenging people to the poker table. We're actually sponsoring the Texas Hold'em table. And I'll be there hanging out. If you want to come by and meet me in person, that's where I'll be playing some Texas Hold'em.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we do our best, Tom, you know this, to not charge for events. We try to make as many events that we have out there free. But this casino night, we are charging $25. Now, the reason why is a good portion of that is going straight to charity. And we chose a very specific charity, and that's the Parkinson's Foundation of Houston. Now, the Parkinson's Foundation of Houston is very close to Quest, right? It's very close to us, and it's very close to me personally, strictly because anyone who knows anything about Quest understands that our president was actually diagnosed with Parkinson's about a little over a year ago. So it's really kind of affected our Quest family, and not necessarily in a negative way, because we've been able to bring a lot of attention to this foundation. We've been able to bring a lot of money towards it. And really, we just want to get the awareness out there. So we don't like to charge for events, but we are charging for the charity.
Yeah, it's absolutely a great cause. And I think $25 for a ticket to be able to hobnob with some of the, you know, the most active real estate investors. I can't imagine anybody that's active in real estate investing now in Houston, Texas, that won't be at that event. And I've even heard people from out of town that are going to be driving in. The last time that y'all held a casino night, y'all actually did it at your Dallas office, and I went to Dallas for that event, and it was absolutely fantastic.
It's so much fun. I mean, there's food, there's drinks. We do ask that people dress fairly nice, you know, like we call it cocktail attire.
Sure.
But, Tom, we actually created a special promo for you guys. Now, I know we're not charging a lot for the tickets, but we're going to give everyone that uses your promo, Tom, a 20% discount on the ticket. So they're already cheap. But if they want to use the promo code RP Radio, they'll get 20% off their ticket.
Okay, so hear that, listeners? All you got to do is use RP Radio. I assume that stands for Right Path. So RP Radio, and on the promo code. So when you go to register for the event, so I'm on the website right now, and I'm at questira.com. All I did is I went to the events section, went to Houston events. Then the very first event that pops up on Houston events is, because y'all go pretty much in order. So you've got the May 17th event, that is tonight. So you've got that first. Then you've got the self-directed IRAs event that's May 22nd. And then you have the Quest Casino night. So it's currently the third event down. And so it's from 6:30 to 9:30 on May 23rd. That's next Wednesday. All the details about location, what it is, all of that. So then if you click on that event, pops up a separate page just for that. Shows a map where it's going to be over off of Washington Avenue, just south of Katy Freeway between Shepherd and looks like let's see, what's this cross street? The map's kind of small. So it's 3620 Washington Avenue. That's at Rockefeller's. Great venue. Yeah, it's a lot of fun at Rockefeller. So all you got to do is click on register for this event here, and I assume it'll take you to an Eventbrite or something like that where you can put in some money. Make sure you use the event code RP Radio to get 20% off that already low price of $25. But who doesn't like to save money, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't forget, Tom, a good portion of these proceeds are going to charity.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a very worthy cause. Okay, so also tell us, after the casino night, you've got another big event coming up, and the reason why I mention it is because it is out of town, and we have a lot of listeners in Houston. We even have listeners across the country that have tuned in from the Book of Faces. I know we've got somebody I've been interacting with that's down in Corpus Christi, and so we want to make sure that people have plenty of time to get their hotel reservations, all that. But you've got an event coming up in Dallas. Tell us about that.
So we do have an expo coming up in August in Dallas, all right? Now, the difference between a mixer when it comes to real estate and an expo is honestly the size. When you go to a real estate mixer, there'll be 100, 200, maybe 300 people there. Our ultimate goal at this expo is to have 1,500 people, and we're going to do it. And so this is a great place to meet network people, meet other real estate investors. We're going to have live attorneys there that you can actually ask those, really hard questions that people always try to avoid. We're bringing in speakers from all across the country to speak on one specific topic that they're an expert in. And that's not even the best part. We understand that it is out of Houston. So if you would like to open an account, we're running a really unique promotion for the month of May. Right? If you open an account, every account that you open, we're going to use in a drawing. And at the end of May, we're going to go ahead and draw all those applications. And whichever one's the winner, we're going to pay for you 2 flights, a hotel, and give you 2 VIP tickets up to $2,000 worth for you and a guest. So it's really cool. It's really unique. We'll pay for the hotel. We'll pay for the flight. And you get 2 free VIP tickets.
So how do we take advantage of that promotion?
You have to open an account.
So all you have to do, open an account. It's that easy?
Into a drawing.
It's as easy as opening an account? That's it?
That's it.
So what's the easiest way to go to Quest IRA and open an account?
So you can either call 1-855-FUN-IRAs, all right, or just go straight to our website and click on Open an Account.
And the website is at questira.com. That's questira.com, or call 855-FUN-IRAs. If you're listening to us on terrestrial radio, what you might want to do is hop on over to the Book of Faces, go to the Right Path Real Estate website on Facebook, just our Facebook page, and we're giving those links and codes. All of that information being put on the on our Facebook page by Ashley. Thanks, Ashley, for doing that. And so, Derek, tell me a little bit about what is one of the number one mistakes that you see investors make, that they think they can do something with an IRA account that y'all really say, hey, no, that's a restriction, you can't do it. Do you have anything off the top of your head like that?
I do, and it's straight up investing in yourself, okay? If I say, hey, you can't invest in yourself, the biggest mistake people make, or they try to do anyways, is they go, oh, here, I'll set up an LLC, and that way I'm not investing in myself. And it's like, no, that's your LLC, or that's your trust, or your joint venture. That's still investing in yourself. When you're using a self-directed IRA, there's a few people you can't invest in, and yourself being one of them. You can't invest in your spouse, your parents, your kids, or any of their spouses. Now, as long as you can get away and deviate from that, for the most part, you're okay. But for some reason, people still try to invest in themselves. This does not mean you can't partner with your IRA to do an investment, but you can't take the money from your IRA, give it to your company to then go do an investment. So that's definitely the number one thing we see here at Quest that people try to do and try to get around via the IRS.
Yeah, so what I love about what y'all do is y'all not only set up the accounts, but you also give great education about what are the do's and don'ts, because what you don't want to do is think that you're doing something the correct way only to find out later that you've done it all wrong, and then you have to pay the piper, so to speak. And so thanks for keeping people safe.
Yeah, and not only that, Tom, but if you ever call the 855-FUN-IRAs, we're one of the few companies out there, we do not use an automated system. So you call it, you're going to get an IRA specialist, someone who's been trained to answer and study those tax codes on the IRAs. And their job here is to know everything about the IRA.
Okay.
And so if you ever have questions, don't hesitate. Give us a call. Let us do what we can for you and answer those questions, those really weird, unique, difficult questions.
Derek, the music says we're out of time. Thanks for joining us. That's questira.com, 855-FUN-IRAs. Thanks for being on the show, Derek.
Thanks, Tom.
See you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Lights off.
All right, thanks.
Did you know that there are over $24 trillion in
retirement and Johnny's on hold.
In
Perfect.
the U.S.? Imagine if you could use someone's IRA to fund all of your deals. Well, you can. Quest IRA is based locally here in Houston, Texas. At Quest IRA, we offer retirement accounts They can be used to invest in real estate, promissory notes, private entities, and much more. Many of our clients loan money from their IRAs to fund real estate deals all over the country. We don't sell any investments or give advice. However, we do hold free networking events, weekly educational classes, and free consultations with an IRA specialist. For more information, visit our website at questira.com or call us at 1-855-FUN-IRAs. To tap into the $24 trillion in retirement accounts in the U.S., call Quest IRA at 1-855-FUN-IRAs or go to our website, questira.com.
Time is money in a real estate deal. If your insurance company is slow or non-responsive, you could lose a deal like that. You need a quick turnaround on quotes or binders? The agency for that is Benchmark Insurance Group of Texas. The team at Benchmark understands the investor mindset. They know what you need and when you need it. We're here for you. Are you a rehabber, wholesaler, buy and hold, or flipper? Bundling your properties on a single policy will help save time and money. Benchmark has been in business for over 10 years, and we insure over 30,000 properties. Contact Benchmark about our exclusive investor package. Call us and let us show you what we can do for you at 281-569-4353. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com. That's benchmarkbroker.com. That's 281-569-4353. Or online at benchmarkbroker.com.
Hi, Clint Coons here, attorney and avid real estate investor. You know the greatest mistake real estate investors make is not understanding the potential liability that exists from owning real estate. At Anderson Business, Legal, and Tax Advisors, we specialize in protecting real estate investors in all 50 states. In addition to structuring your business for optimum protection, we provide guidance so you pay the least amount of taxes available under the law. We have 150 employees that range from lawyers to CPAs to estate planners and much more. Download our free ebook, The Invisible Investor Strategy, today at andersonadvisors.com or call for a free risk reduction analysis and financial blueprint at 800-706-4741. Anderson Business Advisors will help you keep more of what you earn. Call us today at 800-706-4741 and mention Right Path Real Estate.
All right, we got 1 minute.
Do you have cracks in your brick, doors that stick, or sheetrock that's coming apart? Then you may have foundation movement. Due to our expansive soils in the Houston area, it's probably not a question of if you have movement, but when. Call Foundation Check for a truly independent, unbiased foundation evaluation. Foundation Check has been in business since 2009 and has completed over 1,400 evaluations. We're not in the business of repairing foundations or selling you unnecessary peer work, but we are in the business of evaluating your foundation. Our product is designed for house flippers, landlords, or even owner-occupied properties. Each of our files is reviewed by a licensed engineer. Remember to check before ever repair. Call 346-702-3825. That's 346-702-3825. Or you can reach us online at foundationcheck.com. That's foundationcheck.com.
This is Business 1110.
All right, here we go. Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. Join live via the telephone hotline. Johnny Hayes, Jet Lending. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, Tom. How's it going?
Great. It's jetlending.com, 281-872-7800. Long time no see.
I know. It was like probably it wasn't in this morning, was it?
No.
Past midnight last night, did we?
No, we didn't. In fact, I think they shut it down just after the Rockets game ended.
Yeah, that was a good win. We needed that.
Absolutely.
So, no, but it was a great meeting last night. I had a lot of people I talked to, a lot of new faces interested in getting in this business, letting them know it's the right time from what we're seeing, a lot of opportunity out there, good things happening here in Houston and Dallas and Austin and San Antonio. And, hey, it was just a great meeting.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. So the next event is going to be the third Wednesday of next month. It's always the third Wednesday of the month. And so want to definitely put a promotion out for that. And then if you're in the Dallas area listening in, we're going to do a super investor meeting the first Wednesday of next month. which be fantastic up at Gillies. And you know what I love about the event?
6th.
Yeah, June 6th, 6/6, right? 6/6/18.
Yep.
So what I love about the event is it's a great chance to come and get, free food, free beer, and some great technical content. A lot of people say, well, I don't even know where to get started. It is a great place to get all of your basic questions answered. But tell me what you see going on in the marketplace right now. Tell me what jet lending does and what you see going on in the market.
Yeah, last night, Tom, I had a lot of people come up to me and, well, what is hard money? There was a lot of new people there. So I made a little small presentation that just kind of showed our process, and I'll go over it real quick with you. This is how easy it is to get approved with an asset-based lender, okay? We go out and raise the money for you specifically for what this industry needs, because a lot of banks or conventional don't like loaning on distressed properties. But it's as simple as filling out a one-page loan app and showing me some proof of reserves, okay, that you have enough money to handle the loan. That process takes about 5 minutes, and then you receive your pre-approval line of credit with us. Once you find a property, we'll help analyze that property for you, free of cost, no charge. Use our experience of over 3,500 transactions here in the Houston area, and we'll get back with you with a loan confirmation of what we think the property should sell for fixed up, making sure you have an adequate repair number and what your exact loan cost would be. You may be able to get in this loan with no money out of pocket. And once you look at that, and if it looks good, then we decide to move forward. Then all it takes is anywhere from 2 to 4 days to get title back and an appraisal back. And once we get that back, we're within a day or two of closing. We get our loan docs ordered, we set everything up at the title company, and then this deal closes.
Yeah, that's a very, very simple process. So how far in advance of pulling the trigger, I mean, like if I say, hey, I want to get in real estate investing, I think I want to do my first deal like a year from now, probably don't need to get call and get set up with an account right now, right, or get pre-qualified. But how far in advance of someone actually getting ready to pull the trigger should somebody, give you guys a call and start building that relationship?
Well, we think you should go ahead and get pre-approved and get on our list, because we're not only lenders out there, we're investors ourselves. We're out there buying, fixing properties every day, every month, every year. We've done over 1,500 of those as well as y'all do. Get with a lender like us, and if you're out there on our list, you're going to be getting properties that may be a potential for you, okay, that we can help find your first property,
Yeah,
while you're out there looking.
What people don't realize is that because y'all are actively investing as well, what you're paying for property, so you see what, and then y'all are fixing up properties and selling them as well, so there's probably not an area in all of Houston that you've not done a deal in. And so you really know if somebody says, "Oh, I think I can sell that property for $300,000." Like, well, no, we put a property on the market. We did a bang up rehab, and we best we could get was $274,500 or something like that. And so it's those kind of things, because where's that extra $25,000 come from? Right? Doesn't come out of the lender's pocket.
Exactly.
Yeah, doesn't come out of the buyer's pocket. Where does it come from? Comes out of the investor's pocket. And it's like, when would you want to know if you were off on your numbers? And what I'll tell you is there's two ways to be off, right? You could be off high or you could be off low. If you're off high, man, if you're thinking the property's higher than what it is, it's going to cost you a lot of money to learn that lesson. So there's a penalty to pay for being too high. But y'all probably had some properties. Have you ever had a situation where, as an investor, you were really too low on the number? How often does that happen?
Well, sure it does, but because during the time of your process of when you purchase that property, other deals may sell, which may help the neighborhood to where values are going up. And right now, we're seeing that in the Houston market. Okay?
Right.
So, and the issue that I tell my clients are, we're trying to give you a good, firm idea of what's actually happening in the market. That's what we see. We're not sitting behind a desk every day. We're out in the field every day looking at properties. We're seeing what's happening out there. We know what it costs to fix them. These are the knowledge you'll get from us to make sure you're getting in a good deal. And also for the landlords out there, people wanting to be a landlord and build wealth long term and maybe have 10 rental properties in the next year. Hey, we can help you with that stuff. You get approved with us once we find deals out there. And guess what? I have so many people that call me with a deal that's been approved with me, but they may not have the funds to handle it right now. But I may have somebody that's in our system that's looking for a deal, and I'll put y'all two together, and now I can find you a deal that way as well.
So it's not just an opportunity for the lending, although that's the number one thing that you're all about is the lending. But you ought to call jetlending.com or 281-872-7800. Get on their list. Because why would you, people say, oh, it's hard to find deals right now. There's so many people out there that are looking for deals, but there's no way in the world. In fact, I sat down with a young lady last night, and she said, well, I've got a deal right now, but I don't have the money to close on it. I said, well, you've really got two choices. You can go and talk to Jet Lending and have them give you the funds to close on the deal if you don't have the money yourself to do it, or you can talk to somebody that, like Jet Lending, that can send it out for you and help you wholesale the deal. So Jet Lending can be a resource. Help you find a buyer. That's another thing that I hear in when somebody's getting brand new started in real estate investing. They're like, well, I don't have that many buyers. Hey, finding a buyer is not the problem. You can either work with you guys, or there's a ton of folks, but y'all probably have one of the biggest buyers list in all of Houston, Texas. About how many people do y'all have on your buyers list currently?
Well, we've got 35,000 that we reach out to on a monthly basis over the years from what we've done. Now, I won't say every one of those are buyers.
Yeah.
There may be some people that may not be able to, but we have a lot of them out there. And people understand, look, Jet Lending does what they say they do. We fund the deals. We put people in deals where they make money, make sure they're in good deals, and that's why people will bring us deals, because they know we have a list of approved buyers that are looking for deals.
I'm a numbers guy. When I hear a number, you've got a list of 35,000. You say, yeah, but not all of those are buyers necessarily. I'm like, if 10% of them are, that's only 3,500 people. I mean, oh my God, how many? You only need one, right? How many is enough? I mean, like if you've got 35,000 and only 10% of them, now what I know is that out of a list of 35,000, there's a lot more than 10% that are active buyers, and you only need one. So you need to give jetlending.com a shout out. You need to go to 281-872-7800. Give them a call. So where are you going to be next in town?
Well, we have events tonight. There's always events, and that's what we let people know. They can go to our Facebook page. We shout out and let them know which events we sponsor and where we're at. If you don't have an invite from those people, come be our guest at these deals. Go to these things. Right Path, y'all's events are awesome. I mean, we all work together in this market, and I think that's what's so great about Houston. We give back to these guys that want to get in this business and try to do it right, okay? You don't see that in some of the other bigger markets, but we're working in those markets too to help those people learn the business and be successful, because the more people we have in the business that are successful, we all become successful.
Okay, so I'm following the Book of Faces. Lisa, ask a question. Do you do loans in Corpus Christi?
I have loaned in Corpus Christi. I've probably done 5 or 6 loans down there. I don't do a lot, but I'll look at it, and if it looks like it's a deal and it makes sense, give us a call over here. We'd be happy to look at that for you.
And her follow-up question was, what are the rates? And what I'm going to go ahead and take that one. Hey, Lisa, what you need to do is call 281-872-7800, because that's going to vary based on you and what the deal looks like. There's a lot of variables on that. But so you can give them a call and find out what the rates. And then the other issue is that rates are constantly changing, because the marketplace is constantly changing on from a lending standpoint. So give them a call, 281-872-7800. It's jetlending.com. And Johnny, I know you're going to be at our event tonight, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah, so I'll see you tonight, man.
All right.
Hey, thanks for being on the show. All right, that's jetlending.com, jetlending.com, 281-872-7800, 281-872-7800. Give them a call.
Mic's off.
All right.
real estate investors, do you need a lender that moves fast at the speed of a jet to fund your investment properties? Jet Lending will help you purchase properties quickly with as little cash out of pocket as possible. Jet Lending also sets up a repair escrow fund to help you with repair costs. Jet Lending has originated over 2,000 loans in Texas, valued at over $250 million. Jet Lending will help you evaluate your deals for free and give you feedback on value, cost of repairs, and potential loan amount. Jet Lending is your fast and friendly hard money source for first-time investors and seasoned professionals. Call 281-872-7800 or email us at info@jetlending.com. Oh, and don't forget about our famous Third Wednesday Super Investor Networking Meeting. Lots of fun, lots of great real estate talk. We'll see you there.
Are you looking for an investor-friendly general contractor for your investment property? Then call Fast Track Remodeling at 832-742-9992 or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Fast Track Remodeling specializes in turnkey remodeling of single-family investment properties. Whether it's a flip rehab or a rental rehab, we manage every aspect of a rehab from start to finish with a highly efficient, standardized process.
Over the last 6 years, Fast Track has completed over 700 projects, which has helped us to create our 3 keys to success. Use a detailed scope of work so that everything gets done, train and maintain quality crews so it gets done right, and complete the work in a proper order so it gets done fast.
No more managing it yourself, no more doing the work yourself. Fast Track Remodeling really does manage it all.
So give us a call today at 832-742-9992. Again, that's 832-742-9992, or reach us on the web at fasttrackremodeling.com.
Are you expecting to close accurately, on time, and with lots of communication on your home purchase? You've come to the right place. I'm Jennifer Hernandez, Senior Loan Officer with Legacy Mutual Mortgage. Our goal is to give our borrowers and referral partners an amazing experience during the loan process. My team believes in putting people and culture before results. Our company concentrates on building those teams who operate with structure, process.
Lisa, we do know a little bit about that,
for going the
and
extra mile
the
for
city's
you.
not
This
involved
way,
in
we
that
have
in a
the
major
energy
way.
to make
So
this your best home purchase
it's not
ever.
treated like
Give us a
hotels or
call
anything like
today
that yet.
to find out
We've
the
got some
simple
investors
steps to
within
get
our group that are
started.
doing
I'm
that.
Jennifer
It's not
Hernandez,
personally a strategy
the
that I like
Hernandez
just because of the
team,
amount of time and
Legacy
management it
Mutual
takes to do that.
Mortgage.
So,
Jennifer.legacymmutual.com
but we do know folks that are doing it.
Or call 713
I'd rather have a house and scale up, go from one house to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, keep going.
Can't wait to consult with you soon.
So I'd rather have more
Email us
houses, and I can buy more houses, spend my time buying houses, because that's really where the wealth is created, rather than trying to manage to maximize the cash flow on 4 or 5 houses, for example. I found that when you're doing Airbnb, it's hard to get past about 5 houses because of the management time.
Next Gen Appraisals. Next Gen is a group of appraisers specializing in investment real estate. We understand that investors aren't just looking for a number of what their property is worth, but a comprehensive analysis.
It's a better cash flow, but what I like about rental properties right now is the appreciation. We're getting a 35% rate of return on appreciation alone. If you're putting 20% down and financing 80% on a $150,000 house, you're $30,000 into it. But they're growing at 7% on the 150, which is about $10,500 a year. So that's less than 3 years to get your $30,000 back in appreciation alone. If I have 100 houses like that,
10 seconds.
growing at $10,000, we've got over $1 million a year just in appreciation, and I don't have to do squat.
281-915-0906. This investment is offered to
I may get
investors.
a couple hundred, maybe even $1,000 more a month in cash flow going the other route, but I'm losing out on the appreciation.
All right, here we go. Hot mics.
Hey, welcome back. Right Path Real Estate Radio, 713-785-1817. Oh, man, I always forget not to give out the phone number in the last segment because it's really not enough time to get engaged in a conversation. And I was conversing with Lisa over Facebook during the break, and she was asking about Airbnb. And I'm not, anti-Airbnb, but what I find is the people that I know that do Airbnb, they normally get up to about 4 or 5 houses, and then due to the amount of time that it takes, and granted, maybe they can get $2,000 or $2,500 a month in rent instead of, let's say, $1,500. So, but the cash flow it ebbs and flows so much. And there's so much, you've got to have daily housekeeping if people are, going in and out on a daily basis. There's a lot more active management. It's harder to do passive management. What I like about single family, if you hire a management company and they do a great job of screening, for only $100 a month, I eliminate all the management needs of that property. I'm not going to get the phone calls about leaky toilets or anything, but the way I would do a single family house is I fix all those things on the front end. So if you put a brand new toilet in on the front end, you're not going to get a call about leaky toilets. So, I shouldn't have any issues with my house for a long, long time. So if I bought a $150,000 house and I paid $150,000 for it, which is not what investors typically do, but I'm just using this for a worst case illustration. And I put 20% down and I leverage the other 80%. I'm $30,000 into a $150,000 house. Well, a $150,000 house right now is appreciating in Houston at about 7% per year. Now, 7%, nobody gets really all that excited about that kind of rate of return. But it's $10,500 in a year on a $30,000 investment. So when you look at $10,500 of appreciation on a $30,000 investment, that's a 35% rate of return. It's no longer 7% because it's leveraged. I can't go down and call my broker and say, hey, I want to buy 1,000 shares of Exxon stock, but I only want to pay 20% of the cost of it. No, they want, if Exxon's trading, let's just say $80 a share, they want the full 80,000 on 1,000 shares. I can say, well, I really only want to put up, 20%, which is 16,000, and have somebody else put up the 74. They won't let you do that. So you can't leverage very many other investments. But since I've only got 30,000 of my money in the deal on a $150,000 house, and I've got 120,000 of the bank's money, when the 150 grows, the house is worth $160,500 the next year, and then $170,000, 72 or so the next year, and 180 something thousand. I'd rather have 10 of those growing $10,500 every year. But then I also get $300 a month of cash flow. Granted, if I do Airbnb, I can get more cash flow, but I'm not typically going to get as many. I've never seen anyone do 100 Airbnbs, but I have seen people build a 100-house rental portfolio. And it's just a matter of, can you buy 1 or 2 houses a month, and you can get there in about 50 or 60 months. It's not undoable. And imagine if you had 100 rental houses throwing off $300 a month positive cash flow. That's basically tax-free. And then each of those 100 houses are growing at $10,500 a year in appreciation. You've got over $1 million in appreciation a year. I mean, I don't know. That's some pretty decent money, and it's doable. It's very, very doable, especially in this market. If you want to learn out more about how to do that, come to the event tonight. We've got a free event tonight.
30 seconds.
It's go to rightpathrealestate.com to register for the event tonight. I know we're going to have over 100 people there tonight, and then we've also got our weekend retreat. It's the last 3-day weekend retreat that we're ever going to do. It's only $197. I was having dinner with a guy last night, and he goes, it's only $200? I mean, oh, my God. He goes, I'd pay 10 times that. I'm like, I won't let you do that.
10 seconds.
RightPathRealEstate.com. Jason will be in the studio tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
All right, Tom, have a good one.
All right, thank you. Bye.